Meow.
All right, we all ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's begin. Let's
Hands.
let's take a nice deep breath and reach up towards the sky, palms facing towards each other, elongating our backs, just tilting our heads back ever so slightly.
Hello, dust bunnies.
Your breath is still up there. Brush those off. We're gonna rotate our arms down, presenting our palms forward. We're gonna follow the circle all the way down to the bottom. As we get down to the bottom, we're gonna bring our palms towards each other. We cross our bodies. Bring your arms up. Palms are facing backwards. It's as if we're giving ourselves a nice big hug. And we continue that arc all the way back up top. Palms facing each other. Arching our neck back and elongating our backs. And now we reverse directions, bringing our arms down across our bodies. Palms are facing backwards. We continue the arc all the way down low with our palms coming back towards each other. Bring our arms back up in a nice wide arc. All the way up top. Reach up nice and high. As high as we can go. Reach up towards the stars. And relax. Alright, we're going to start out with our squats. We're going to modify a little bit if we can. Otherwise, just continue with a regular squat, which is just coming it down into a seated position and then back up. You can also do a half squat where we come down just about halfway, or a quarter if you're just kind of scooching down and coming up. If you can, the modification we're doing today is we're going to take a half a step forward. And we're going to be placing more of the weight on the leg that's back. So we're going to be going a squat like this. And we're going to do 10 of those, and then we're going to swap sides. And we come down. And up. Down. And up. And down. Up. Let's do a few more. And 2 more. And relax. We'll just take a minute and then we'll, not a whole minute, just a little moment, and then we'll do the other side. This, by taking a step forward and putting more weight in the back, you're really focusing it onto one leg. And this is going to help us into the future to be actually doing a complete one-legged squat. So in the future, we want to get our leg up off the ground. Why is it broken? And we'll be doing a full squat with just one leg. But step by step, we'll get there slowly. So let's take half a step forward. Now let's begin our squat. We're just going down into a seated position. And up. And down. And up. And we're looking to do 10 reps, so we've got 8 more. 6 more.
You still
Down.
up? You still up?
Nope.
Okay.
We got 4 more. Down.
Sorry.
That's alright. And up. We got 2 left. And down. Up. And down. Up. Let's shake our legs out a bit. Grab a quick little drink. Alright, next we're going to work our calves a little bit. We're going to do some toe raises. We're going to literally just lift ourselves up onto our toes. We're lifting our heels up off the ground. And just raising up. Hold it for a moment. And come back down. We're going to do that 12 times. And down. Let's go for 3. And down. Up. And down. And up. Down. Bring it up. And down. We're halfway there. Let's do 6 more. Up. And down. Up. Bring it down. And up. Just 3 more. Up. Down. 2 more. And down. And last one. Up. We hold it for a moment. And down. Shake those legs out.
My toes popped.
We knew we were gonna get that ankle going. Those are just your toes. We're working up to it.
Yep. it's getting there.
It's getting there. We're
It's so
loosening
weird
up.
having controllers that don't have rings on them anymore.
Oh, you don't have the... What do you mean? You got new
The IR
controllers?
New controllers don't have them.
Oh.
And then I go to take a drink and I try to grab the ring and then the controller goes whoop because there's no ring there.
I like my wrist straps. Do this.
Floppy wrist.
Oh no, my wrist is broken.
Touch, touch, touch.
Easy.
Fix it. Thank you.
Alright, we're going to continue. We're going to do a lunge squat. Rather than doing a full out lunge and back, we're just going to get into the lunge position. So we're going to take a step forward. And from here, we're going to lower our bodies down, bringing our knee towards the ground, and back up. Bring your knee down, and up. We're going to do this 10 times on each side. So this is 3. And down. And down. And up. Halfway there. Up. Let's do 4 more. Up. And 3. And down. And last one. Down. And relax. And now let's swap sides. Take a step out with the other foot. Nope, other foot sneaky. And we're going to lower our knee down towards the ground. And back up. And 2. And up. Bring it down. Up for 3. Down. And up. Down. Up. That's halfway. Let's do 5 more. It's 1. 2. Go down. It's 3. Up. And last one. And up.
Sneaky, if you wanted to void the warranty on my knees, you're doing a good job of it.
How are your legs? Got a little bit of a burn going. I was like, oh, we're starting one-legged squats and lunge squats. Oh, that'll get some fire going.
feel that.
All right, this one is gonna be a variation on a deadlift. A deadlift is where you just come down, fold at your waist, and come back up. But as we come down, we're gonna kick a leg back. So we come down, kick your leg back, and then come back up.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna do the other side. And back up. We're gonna do 12 reps, so that'll be 6 per side, and we're gonna alternate. You go down, kick your leg back, and come up. Down, kick your leg back, and up. This is 3. Down. Up. That's 4. Down. Up. Oh, my tracking's breaking.
Oh no.
Back, my leg back. Thank you.
Yay.
Thanks. I lost count now. Do 4 more. Let's do 2 per side. Right, down. Up. Go down. Up. Last set per side. And last one. And up. How you all doing? You starting to warm up? Heart rate starting to get going a little bit?
Yeah.
Good. Grab a quick little drink. We've got, I think, 2 more exercises. And then we'll move on to stretching. Alright, we're gonna bring it down to the mat. Good. Sit onto your butts. We're gonna go ahead and lie right back onto our backs. If you've got an index, then you might have a little bit of a bump back there from the adjustment on it. If you have a little roll of a pillow or a towel, you can rest that behind your neck just to give yourself a little bit of comfort. We're going to lay back. We're going to bend our knees so they're at about a 45-degree angle, just so they're bent up. You got our feet flat on the ground, and then they kind of come up at an angle here and down. Their hands flat on the ground. We're going to raise our backs up, and we're going to create a bridge. Just going to raise our pelvises up off the ground. Raise it up, and hold it. And lower back down. Raise it up. Hold it. And relax. I'm going to do 12 reps. So we got 10 more. Go up and hold it. And down. Raise up. And down. Raise up. And down. Raise up and hold it. Down. We're halfway there. Let's go up. Down. And raise it up. And down. Raise up. And down. Raise up. Back down. 2 more. Up. Down. Last one. And hold it. And back down. And relax. We're going to stay in this position. We're going to bring our feet, we're going to stretch them right out in front of us and lay right onto our backs. We're going to raise our heels up off the ground about 6 inches. We're going to hold that there for a moment. We'll bring our knees in towards our chest. When we're at the top here, we're just going to tilt our pelvises back to so bring our thighs in towards our chest a little bit more. Rotate our pelvis down, and our legs go back out. We're going to keep our heels hovering up off the ground about 6 inches. Bring our legs in. Rotate at the pelvis. Down. And back out. Keep those heels up. Bring them in. Rotate. Down. And out. I'm going to repeat that a few more times. In. Rotate your pelvis up. Down. And out. Holding your heels up. Bring your legs in. Rotate. Down. Out. Hold them up. Bring them in. Up. 2 more. Go out. We bring them in. Up. Out. Last one. Bring our knees in. Rotate our pelvis up. Down. And out. And we can bring our legs back down to the ground and relax. Let's take a moment, grab yourself a drinks, and then we're going to start doing some stretching, getting our muscles limbered up and cooling ourselves down.
Oh, Kitty is watching me.
Just giving you support.
Kitty is giving me emotional support.
Hey.
Emotional support cat. Yeah, you too, geek. Emotional support cat.
I need to get an emotional support vest to put on this avatar and just run around public worlds.
All right, then. Let's start by stretching our necks out a little bit. We're going to reach up over the top of our heads, and we're going to place a finger onto our ear. We're just going to pull our head down towards our shoulder. Bring your ear down towards your shoulder. We're just going to pull down very slightly, just enough to get a bit of a stretch here on the side of our neck. We want to try to maintain a nice straight core. You can place a hand on your sternum to kind of focus and make sure you're straight.
I'm sorry, I can only maintain a gay one.
I haven't been straight for 20 years.
You can place a hand on your sternum to make sure you maintain proper posture.
Proper posture.
How gay is that? Now place your hand on your ear. Pull your head down towards your shoulder. And we're trying to maintain a nice straight core. Correct posture. Correct posture. Hold this just for a few more moments. You should be able to feel a good stretch just on the side of our neck. And relax. Now we're going to take a hand and we're going to place it up over the top of our head, and we're going to place our finger on the little bump that's on the back of our skull there. We're going to look down towards our hip, and we're going to ever so slightly pull down on our necks. And now we should be feeling a bit more of a stretch on the back side of our neck. Okay, we don't want to pull too
By a
hard.
little bump, do you mean the big headband that I have on?
Yeah.
The battery pack on the back.
Yeah, right, that
That's the
battery
right
pack.
location.
Yeah. And come
Yeah,
back.
where this thing is.
Come back to a neutral position. Don't use it for leverage, though. We don't want to pull too hard. And let's swap sides. We're going to bring our hand up over the top of our head. Place finger on the occipital protuberance. And look down towards our hip. And just pull down ever so slightly. Hold this just for a few more moments. And relax.
I think I just found that pulling your opposite arm backwards while you're pulling your head also gives more of a stretch in the shoulder and neck region.
Oh, I do feel that, yeah. Yeah, it feels like as if you're getting that muscle elongated by stretching it out further.
Mm-hmm. Getting that
Now we're gonna-
shoulder blade a bit of a workout too.
This one gives your shoulder blade a bit of a workout too, but we can do two different variations. We're going to bring our arm across our body, keeping it nice and straight. The other arm, we're going to cradle that arm. The arm that's straight, we're going to take all the motion out of it, make it just floppy. Then we're going to pull that arm in nice and tight towards our body and look over the shoulder of the arm we're stretching. If we're getting too much pressure in our shoulder, instead of keeping that arm straight, try curling it around so that it's almost like you're giving yourself a pat on the back on the other shoulder. And then you can pull that in tight. Might give you a little relief on your shoulder if having your arm straight out is too much. Just hold this for a few moments and then we'll swap sides. And relax. Let's do the other arm. Bring your arm up across your body. With your other arm, cradle it. Take all the tension, all the motion out of the arm that you're holding. Pull that arm in nice and tight towards your chest. You can look all over the shoulder of the arm you're stretching to get an additional stretch. Again, if this is too much pressure on your shoulder, the arm that's outstretched, you can curl in around so that your hand is touching your shoulder, your back, just so that it's not out straight. It might take some relief off your shoulder. And relax. From our seated position, let's bring our legs out into a V. We're going to reach one arm down towards its like foot. The other arm we're going to reach up over our top. Make a nice big arcing C. We're going to hold this for a few moments. Nice deep breath. And now we're going to rotate and bring our other hand down towards our foot, reaching down past it. Pointing our chin down towards our knee. We're not trying to grab onto our toes. Not trying to pull back, we're just trying to reach past them. Let's come back to a neutral position and swap sides. Bring your hand down towards your foot. Bring the other arm up over the top of your head. We're going to make a nice big arcing C. Big crescent moon. Should be feeling nice stretch here on our sides. And now we're going to rotate out our hips, bringing our hand down towards our foot. Facing our chin down towards our knee. Just trying to reach past our toes. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can try to stretch further and further out. And relax, come back to neutral. And now we're going to go out towards the center. Pressing our chins down towards the floor, reaching out as far as we can till we get a good stretch in the back of our legs. If we're stretching so far that it hurts, just back off a little bit. We don't want pain, just a bit of a moderate stretch. And relax, come back to neutral position. Let's bring our feet out in front of us. We're going to curl our toes in towards our chest so that we got a little bit of flexion on our feet. I'm going to reach out past our toes, keeping our toes flexed in towards our chests. Okay, we're just trying to reach past our toes.
My arms are so much shorter than my legs.
We're not trying to grab onto them and pull them. But with our toes flexed like that, we should be feeling a bit more stretch on our calf rather than our hamstring. And our calf is below our knee rather than above it on the backside. Hold that for a few more moments. And relax. We're going to bring one knee in towards our chest. With that knee that we brought in towards our chest, we're going to just take our foot and hop it over that leg that's outstretched. And we're just going to grab onto that knee with both arms, pull it in nice and tight. Should be feeling a good stretch here on our sides. Bit in our glutes. Just hold that for a few moments and then we'll switch sides. And relax. Bring our feet out in front of us. The other leg, bring your knee towards your chest. Take your foot and hop over that leg that's outstretched. Then with both arms, wrap it around your bent leg. Pull it in towards your chest. Give it a nice big hug. Pull it in nice and tight. Pull it in nice and tight. You should feel a bit of a stretch here on your sides. And relax. Just give our legs a little shake them out. And we're going to bring our legs in, put our feet together. We're going to get into butterfly position. So with the feet pressed together, we're going to grab onto our feet with our elbows. We're going to bring them down towards our knees and press our knees down towards the floor. Just pressing enough to get some stretch on the inner groin here. If you feel like you're pressing them and you're not getting much of a stretch, you can bring your feet in tighter to your body, bring your heels in tighter. If your heels are in as far as you can get them to go and you're still not getting a stretch, you can lean forward, lean over your feet, trying to bring your chest down towards your toes. Relax. Let's do that one more time. Let's press that down on those knees. Just gonna hold it, get a good stretch on the groin. Gonna lean forward for a little bit more stretch. And relax. Now from this position, we can take our foot, kind of bring it over our thigh of our other leg, so that our leg's resting. We can even do it lower onto our shin. We just don't want to do it on our knee. We don't want to put pressure onto our knee. But with our foot up off the ground a little bit, we can grab onto our toe, and we can just make circles with it, just rotating our foot around. Just going to make a big circle, just getting some movement out of our ankle.
I hope the mic's not picking that up.
I thought that was your ankle
My
cracking.
ankle popped.
That's what we were going for.
Right.
I think we all got some.
And then
ankle
we can swap directions, bring the circle around the other way.
Okay, good. The mic doesn't pick that up. It sounds horrible.
No, that's fine.
doesn't
We all
feel
want to
that.
hear. We want to hear. And relax. Let's switch sides. Let's bring our foot outstretched. Bring our foot up onto our other leg. Just taking the weight off our foot. Give it a little bit of room to make circles. Gonna grab onto our toe. Just gonna rotate our foot around. Making big circles with our feet. And we can switch directions. And as we do that, we're going to start wrapping class up. So we're going to go through a little bit of fitness tips. This week we're going to talk about some ways to keep motivated. One way we can do that is keeping goals. Without a clear outlook of where we want to go, it's easy to just kind of forgo it. But if we have some goals in mind, something to look forward to, it might keep us motivated to strive to achieve that goal. Another way is by keeping record of our progress after each exercise. If you want to, just jot it down, what we did. And as you see that over time, you can see your progression. It might motivate you to continue because you're actually seeing the progression happening.
Mm-hmm.
We can reverse directions on that circle on our ankle, by the way, too. Another way that we can keep motivated is by having support. I think by what we're doing here, by having groups, it's very good to have support. It's nice to come back and see friends every week. Have people, we have fun with it, right? It's not a super serious group. I like to joke around and have fun, and that can help be a motivating factor as well. And that brings it into the last part of, have fun with it. And then also know what your body needs. And I think that also ties into what your goals might be. Because what your body needs might tie into those goals of, this is where I want to go. And just make sure you follow what your body needs and what your body wants. Our bodies are pretty much their own motivators sometimes, right? Sometimes they're our own demotivators too, and that's why you get that group support to just help you to get through those downs. So, yeah, those are a little bit of factors might help you keep motivated. Sometimes we're down and we're like, oh, I just don't want to work out today. I just don't want to do this today. And that can be a slippery slope. Once you stop, you go, oh, I didn't do it last week. It's not going to hurt if I don't do it again. But it really does. We got to keep on it and do this weekly or even more per week.